The only person that needs to go to jail are the writers. Really? Rat Tail Revolution? Hey y'all, welcome back to Producer Post. I am your host, Deuce, and we are having a segment of the After Show, which means after the show, we talk about it, of Grownish Season 3, Episode 11. All right. I know what song they're referencing. I know that song too well. I don't think it's really, I know what they're trying to do, but it doesn't really fit this episode as much as y'all want it to fit. But yes, we get to see the after effects of Aaron's arrest and what's he gonna do with his platform, as Zoe said, which tragically should return. But it doesn't worsen the show. It doesn't. So before we get into it, of course, y'all need to look for the iCards for all the content I'm gonna be plugging. And actually, yeah, that's it. So let's get into the tea. It was basically all about Aaron, and the rest of the episode was like plots that were contingent to Aaron's plot. So we're gonna divide it up like that. So yeah, Aaron just got off of I think he was held in campus jail for like a couple of hours. I think that's what it said. It wasn't anything too major, but he sparked a revolution. Okay, people. I'm so mad at the writers. Y'all did not have to do that. No one wants to rat tail. No one, okay? But yeah, so people are ready to mobilize, and before he even does anything, he has a scheduled interview with Angela Rye about it because it went that viral on the internet. But then that interview went really bad. The interview went really bad because he was really strong at first, but then he just lost focus and started talking about a lot of other things, which really made him lose his credibility because the issue was still at hand, which is why he came back and he talked to Zoe all weird. He was like, you know, I noticed after the party, you didn't speak to me because I had something to say to you. And bro, you sound needy. You also sound messy because you have a girlfriend. But anyway, he was asking her if she can make some like political uniforms for his protests, the sit-in that he wants to do, and she says yeah. And I don't know, I really didn't like it. Like, I understand I understand the imagery, but I also don't like the imagery. Orange is not the new black, like, at all. But anyway, yeah, the protest goes well, and he said that him and all the other students are supposed to talk to the financial people about how their student tuition, how that money is being used. So that's really good. Like, I'm really happy for Aaron that went well for him. But let's talk about everybody else, because some of that was interesting. Some of the contingent plots. So the first things with Zoe. And as discussed earlier, Zoe was making things a little bit awkward because she didn't want to make things awkward, which again made things awkward. She was like, oh, I didn't want to go, but it's what I was important, but I want to go. But she went anyway. And then she went to the event and she didn't even speak to him, which is why she had to like come to her in her place. But then, like I said, he wanted to ask for some photos, for some outfits for his protests. And that was interesting because while she was adding the finishing touches, which we found out was the wristbands, Rochelle didn't like that. And she covertly told Zoe to step off by being loud on the FaceTime and then kissing him on the FaceTime, on the forehead. I think it was the forehead. And then in the next day, the day after the protests in the evening, she talks to Zoe and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna need my space. Now, I know some people on Twitter were upset about that. I wasn't, because I think like Zoe needs to stay away from Aaron because anytime they're together, it's always awkward. So I think it's just best that they just keep their distance because clearly they don't know how to be friends. Clearly. And people are saying she's being insecure and like she can't try and like disrupt like a 3-year-long friendship. That's true. But I mean, don't you think? I mean, it's not like Zoe was all up on him though, so I guess that's true too. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But I feel like she was all nice about it. Watch Zoe make it all weird and awkward and ruin it. Next contingent plot was with the twins and Jillian. Now the twins, they were really supporting Aaron, but they didn't want to vocalize that. And Jillian was like, why not? You guys have big platforms. And they're like, because our platforms are our scholarships and we don't want to lose them. But then in the end of the episode, they decided to protest with Aaron. And I don't know, like, y'all made a big deal about it for nothing to happen. Is this gonna have later effects, or are they just gonna drop it? It's garnish. They're probably just gonna drop it. So that meant nothing. Then the final thing was with Anna, because like I said, Javi was talking to Aaron, giving him advice about how he could better conduct himself in political matters. And I was like, oh my gosh, should I tell Javi that me and Aaron used to, and this is where I say Sky is top tier, because she said, oh, you mean get up in the guts? Which, by the way, we found out Sky and Rodney are still a thing. And I guess it's confirmed it's Rodney, not Rodney, so he is a white man. How tragic. Junior was a perfectly fine mixed guy, but oh well. Perfectly fine biracial. Anyway, Javi found out the worst way possible because Anna just blurted out the information, which is hilarious because she didn't blurt out the information when she was trying to tell Zoe that she was having a relationship with Aaron. But maybe it's because she learned from last time. Maybe that's what happened, and not her being way more loyal to this man than her friend. I personally think Anna needs to be cut out from the group, but that's neither here or there. But yeah. Yeah, that was today. I mean, well, not today's, but that was this week's episode, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it was bad, but I don't think it was good either. It's good steps. Again, I really want Zoe to be gone. I'm mad that she's back, but it didn't ruin the episode. Didn't ruin it. So maybe next episode will be, another good one. But thank y'all so much for watching. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. And I will talk to y'all and see y'all later.
I make while you stay chasing.